Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and much appreciate you guys taking some time to check the video out. And got a really good video today. We're going to be talking a little bit about a law that the Missouri governor signed into effect that effectively keeps bass anglers and other people around away from people's docks. So we're going to explain to you what the deal was with that, and I'm really curious to get your guys' comment on this situation. So we'll talk about that here in a second. Hey guys, real quick, I just want to remind you guys, today is our last day of the February Solar Bat sunglasses sale for my Signature Series RB2 series sunglasses. If you buy a pair of the RB2 series today, the last day of the month, you get 25% off, and then over every purchase over $100, you get a free grab bag full of sunglasses. So today's the last day you can take advantage of that. I'll put the Solar Bat link in the description if you guys are interested in that. You guys can get you some of these good glasses, man. I'd recommend getting the Hycon Yellow lens. That Hycon Yellow is my favorite lens color. Okay guys, here's what happened. I did a YouTube short video a couple days ago of me underneath a boat dock in a super hard rainstorm. I was practicing down there at Table Rock last week for the BFL tournament, and it came up just a toad strangler rain, so I got underneath the dock to get out of it. And one of my subscribers sent me a message and said, Randy, sorry if this road's really rough here, if the camera's jiggling around a little bit, but one of the subscribers sent me, goes, Randy, you better check into that. He goes, because the Missouri governor signed a law about a year ago that basically says you can't anchor up or you can't be on anyone's boat dock. It's like illegal for bass anglers to be around docks. So I got looking into that, and the governor of Missouri signed into law a piece of legislation that keeps anglers or boaters or anyone from anchoring within 100 feet of a dock or getting underneath the dock, effectively, keeping them away from that. And the reason behind that is they said that there were some people that were, blocking the dock entrances and all that type of stuff, and they wanted to keep them out of it. But guys, this begs a larger question. This is not as simple as what it seems, because it's just another it's another example of basically private property owners having rights and advantages that are not fair to the public. Because let's analyze the situation. First of all, lakes were created for hydroelectric power, and that's their primary function. It's like the fishing and everything is secondary to that. Now, on top of that, it's like when you're talking about the benefits beyond hydroelectric power, as far as what the economic benefits are to it, what is the economic benefit of allowing people to have residential private docks on a lake other than just some type of permit fee? But then you look at the revenue that bass anglers and fishermen bring into communities, into those areas that have lakes. It dwarfs in comparison. Bass anglers bring millions of dollars into the economy, yet in a situation like this, the dock owners effectively have power over the bass anglers. Now, here's my problem with what this whole thing here is. You guys are well aware of my stance on overdevelopment, especially the destruction that is going on around Table Rock Lake from the developers. Not developers, they're destroyers. That's what the subscriber sent me a note. He goes, Randy, quit calling them developers because they're destroyers, they're not developers. But anyway, you're well aware of my stance on that. So here's the thing. It's like, what gives people the right to go into a public body of water, which the lakes we're talking about are public bodies of water, and put in docks for their own personal use that takes up space along the bank that is public water simply because they have the money to do that? It's like, what gives them the right to basically take away your ability to fish down a row of, say you got a row of a rocky bank that you fished for 50 years and you used to catch tons of fish on it, and now some developers came in there and put 3 or 4 residential docks on it, and now you can't fish that rocky bank. What gives people the right to do that and take away your right to fish that particular piece of bank that is public property? It's not private property. so for and at the same right, you know, what gives these developers the right to go into hilltops like at Table Rock Lake and bulldoze flat? They go up on what they're doing right now. They're going up on these hilltops, guys, the biggest hilltops on the lake. They're bulldozing all the trees off them, and then they level the top of the mountains to put these condos and, you know, $5 million houses on that people from out of state come once every 4 months to you know, vacation at, and then they don't even stay there. So the point of what I'm talking about is this law that the Missouri governor signed into legislation is a bunch of crap, because basically it takes away the rights of the anglers, takes away the rights of the bass anglers. It gives the rights to the private property owners that have private property on public bodies of water. Now, a lot of this, I'm speculating here, but it's anything that happens like this, it seems like to me there's always money and political influence involved. If you know somebody that knows somebody, or if you know some congressperson or senator that's sympathetic to your plight or your situation, then, you know, it gets done like that. I wasn't even aware of this. It's like, apparently the Missouri governor signed this legislation into law 2 years ago. I didn't even know about it. What else is out there that we don't even know about? I'm not even sure. But on top of that, okay, now you can't anchor, or you can't, you know, be underneath somebody's dock that's a dock that they put in, you know, right on top of prime fishing areas. And then also on the commercial marina docks, you can't fish within 50 or 100 feet of the commercial docks. So that public water has effectively been taken away from the public. So the point is you know, what gives people the right to do that? What gives people the right to hog up public water and public domain simply because they have the money to do it? It does not, it's just not right to me. It does not seem right. So I would, you know, I'm just curious to get your guys' opinion, man. Throw me some thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think about it. It sounds like to me, it just stinks of some type of, you know, cronyism that, you know, is not fair to bass anglers. It's not fair to the general public. That, you know, just because some dude's got $5 million to bulldoze down a mountaintop and put in a, you know, weekend home, you know, so he can come from out of state to be there, and then have his private residential dock on top of the areas that we've been catching hogs on for 30 years. It's just a bunch of crap, in my opinion. So anyway, guys, let me know what you all think. I'd be curious to hear about that, and we'll talk later. See you.